What's up, guys? So in today's video, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about the Theophanies in the Old Testament, or also known as the pre-incarnate appearances of the Son of God within the Old Testament. Okay, and there are many of them, and I want to hop into that today. With that said, before we get going in today's video, keep in mind that a subscription can really help us. We're now on the road to 200, which I'm super excited about, but keep in mind, if you feel so moved, a subscription can really help us. And also, happy St. Valentine's Day, guys. If you know, St. Valentine was a martyr in the early church who was killed in the pre-conversion of the Roman Empire times via martyrdom. So remember him in your prayers and thank God for his witness today. Okay, so the Theophanies of Jesus, okay, or the Theophanies of the Son of God. So there are many of them that are listed, but here's a couple I wanted to point out for you. One, the three men who appear to Abraham. One of them is traditionally considered a theophany of the Son of God. The angel of the Lord who wrestles with Jacob and ends up knocking out his hip, and then he receives the name Israel, one who wrestles with God, traditionally considered a theophany of the Son of God. Another one, the angel of the Lord appearing to Joshua prior to the conquest, traditionally associated with Jesus. When the three men are in the fire and a fourth comes to stand with them in the midst of the fire, that's traditionally considered a theophany of Jesus. And then maybe the most important of all, I don't know that this is universally recognized, but one that's oftentimes considered a real possibility is Melchizedek himself a theophany? For Jesus's priesthood is in the line of Melchizedek, this very intriguing figure who shows up to Abraham and sets up an eternal priesthood, right? Is that a theophany of Jesus, or is he just somebody who reflects Jesus? Something interesting to think about for today. But again, these theophanies give this notion of, yes, Jesus, God the Son, became incarnate as Jesus Christ. The eternal Logos, the Son of God, is co-eternal with the Father. And so we can see these instances of him appearing to the people in the Old Testament. And that really gives us a lot to think about, and also should deepen our notion of Trinitarian theology and the beauty of God's working through the ages. God's peace, y'all. We'll see you guys in the next one.